of Bokabai Company Limited. We are going to be telling you more of what Bokabai is.
Yeah, and I hope these guys are excited, because at the end of the day, for those of you guys who want to, try out new ideas, I hope this can work for you, because I have lots of friends that are watching right about now that actually tend to sell most of their things online. So I feel like this platform can actually work for you, because I've been talking to this guy and I've found it productive. So just stay tuned. And then for the ladies, online, I got you covered. This guy is actually going to give you a hand still, because it's more of whatever they do is more of a connection between the buyer and the seller at a cheaper cost. So just stay tuned. So I want to go into details. Let's go into the academics. I want to get to know, like, you people who do like these things that we think white people do. What are your academic levels? So today let me start with you.
Okay.
Tell us your academic background. Give us a hint about it.
Okay. I personally I studied a course, telecommunication engineering, from Chambogo University, and we graduated some time back. Okay. So we are new in the e-commerce strategies. So I'm telling all people to engage into this platform, because they're going to have the best out of it. So the other thing I can tell you about is
someone to do like the type of engineering you did. What type of subjects are they supposed to have done way back in their high school?
Okay, you must have done physics and mathematics as the essential subjects, and then the university determines the course you're going to, that it can give you based on what you have done.
Okay. What about you?
Me, I'm from Chambogo University. Diploma in electrical engineering.
Oh. Okay. I hear you now.
Yeah. And right now we're in the field of work. We are looking for jobs there and there. Though we are also thinking about going back to school. So I would like people to get to know this platform, how it works, and how it will be the best for them, because we are here to make it the best of the best for them.
Indeed.
All right. Tell us about your academic background.
Yeah, so I'm at MOOC. I'm in secondary right now. If we want to do what we do, we need to keep physics, maths.
Physics and maths.
Yeah, physics and maths.
Physics and maths.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really?
Tell us.
Personally, I also studied from Chambogo. Diploma in telecom engineering.
I won't say unfortunately, I didn't study computer science, but I came of more of exploring, learning new stuff, being able to learn how to create this platform and engaging in new ideas. So I wouldn't raise the bar for anyone, because I think anyone can get into it.
Even if you never went to like campus?
You can do the only basic skills that you need is how to read and how to write. Okay. And most of us have.
I know at least everyone knows that to do. Because I've heard you guys, like, you came from Chambogo MOOC. So how did you guys like meet up?
It all started from Chambogo, as you can see, and then Innocent was our friend from home, so we brought him later on. So
you come from the same hometown?
The meeting point was Chambogo, but Innocent is from the same hometown.
Okay.
So it came as a result of, like you said, COVID, because we saw a lot of businesses that were struggling out there. We had a lot of youths that were starting boutiques. We had a lot of youths that were starting fast food companies. So they were baking, they were making pizza, they were making everything. But the challenge they had was they could not sell beyond their limits.
I understand.
So they needed a platform that would connect them to their clients. So we created a platform that will let them focus on the cooking and the baking. The getting the clients and connecting them is on the platform.
Okay. So you want to tell me, like, you guys came up with this idea during the first COVID or phase, or the second one?
Actually, we came up with the idea back then in school,
Yes.
and we first talked about it, how we can implement it
implement.
for people to get to know it.
Yeah.
But we started in April.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started in April, and that's when we started to bring it out to the people.
Yeah.
People to get to know it, doing updates so that we make the best out of it.
How has been your experience? Tell me, like, how has been your experience? Because the most of the times people tend to not buy new ideas. And I know Ugandans, the way they are so conservative. How has been the experience? Like, you introducing to them this type of, platform. How is their response?
Okay, their response at first is like, what's Bokabai? Like, they don't understand it from the start.
Yeah.
So you have to explain from scratch that Bokabai is an online platform that is going to enable you as the supplier or seller benefit from what you're selling or what you want to buy.
Yeah.
So when you tell them that, they are like, and where is it found? You tell them it's an online platform.
With things that are actually non-tangible.
They are not tangible.
But it is scam. Like scam. So,
indeed. So, and with some marketers of ours, they used to go to some companies, others to other customers to tell them something about Bokabai. But they were being told, you go to the offices in Kampala and tell them what Bokabai is. You don't need to tell it. You don't need to tell it to us. And they're like, how can you access the products? The products or the services. You tell them, download the platform, Bokabai app. It is on Google Play Store, and install it into your phone, create an account, and then you start selling your products or services. And they're like, I'm not going to buy it for now.
Okay. Now I want to go into right now the deep formulation of how you guys came up with that idea. Who is the head of all this? Because I know sometimes an idea, okay, you can all have something, but there is that one person who comes up with the idea. Like Gutwandi Gambi Yazara idea.
But
Actually, the idea came from me personally, because it was a side project that I was building. But then when I reached at a point, I'm like, hey, I think I can improve on this. I can make it a real product. So I had to talk to my friends.
Whom did you talk to?
I talked to Alan, the extreme end. I gave him the idea, and then Alan was like, you know what?
Didn't you think at one point you could handle this alone? Sometimes we feel like when we, intervene like with other people in our business, sometimes but a vision
actually that I thought of it.
I
thought of it, but when you're creating a company or any startup, I like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs said that a company is not the product. A company are the people running the product.
Most of the time.
So it's not one person. You have to build a company. You have to build a team that will help you with that. You cannot code and then do marketing and then do administration alone. You can never do that. Yes, you can try, but you will not go any far. Those are the millions and millions of startups that fail because of no coordination and no help.
Okay, I know our time is running, but now let's go into the app itself. So, what is the app? Tell us about the app, the name, for these people to get to know about it, and what it is, what it actually does. Because I know later on they are going to have lots of questions to ask. So if we don't use our time very well.
Yeah, the app itself is called Bokabai app. It's an e-commerce app. It's like Bokabai.
Bokabai.
Yes.
I don't know. Can you just try to at least spell it for them, because I know if they have to Google it or go on Google Play Store, they have to know.
Okay, it's BOOKABIE. That's Bokabai.
Why did you choose that Bokabai?
Because we formulated it like you book and then you buy.
bye.
Okay, okay. Can you give me like more details about it? What it's all about?
Yeah, it's a more of a photo inventory app, like any other app. You sign up, you create an account, and then you post your best pictures because you want your clients to see what you have visually. So it's like how you go to a shop and then you put your display, your best clothes for people to see. So instead of the physical clothes, it's your pictures. So you put them there, and then we have another section for buyers. So you can sign up as a seller if you're willing to sell, and then you can sign up as a buyer if you are looking for products.
Okay.
So when you sign up as a buyer, you find people's listings of products that you can engage in.
Okay, tell us what specifically, are you actually like specified in the type of things you deal in? What type of things do you deal?
No, everyone actually can join Okabi. Even we do promotions. If you want to promote your thing, you can just create an account with us. You put your best picture there and we promote it for you.
So you guys can handle like people dealing in cars, land. How secure is it?
Security starts from the signing in interface that we provided, and then we also used softwares, as our developers can explain them, that can enhance security. Yeah, we didn't use any kind of software that we found on the market.
Because most of the times people have like they have experiences, like different experiences with these online platforms. Like most of the times, you know, or some kinds of take into because how do you guys even get to check the authenticity of whatever these guys are selling?
That's a very good question, actually. As a seller, we have different stages of sellers. So we have the verified seller section. So being a verified seller, you inquire from us to verify that what you're selling
is legit.
So there are these products that are very sensitive that require you to become a verified seller.
Most of the time,
so we look into that, and the technologies that we are using are the most secure that you could ever think.
Of course, you can't say that it's not secure. But tell us, how secure is it? I know you can say it's the most, but how secure is it?
The best.
Okay, I'm not so much into software, but at least I know some of the people that are watching can be well versed with whatever you're talking about.
Okay, let me take you down the rabbit hole.
All right.
When I pick softwares to build for an app, especially applications that involve payments and transactions, I try to look for software that is open source. They're called open source softwares. Open source softwares are these softwares that are managed by the whole crowd of developers. So they are kind of decentralized, that they do not have a central person to manage it. So it's very hard to replicate anything from that software because everybody has a copy of it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I told you to get into science or don't be surprised, but at the end of the day, I know you're going to actually benefit.
Indeed.
First of all, you've said that you guys are not specified like kuba sellers in the business, right?
Very sure.
So anyone can come in.
Indeed.
Of course, anyone can come in because spoke about it. We broke it in this small scale. These that are growing. Even those ones that are
Already.
But even these small ones, the boutiques, restaurants, and those ones that are already existing. Still, you can send it out on our platform.
Okay. So, get to tell us, how do people, for starters, I would like to know, are you guys only on Google Play Store or you also on the App Store?
Currently on Google Play Store.
Hey!
But
so are you guys cutting off the iPhone users?
No. Actually, we are preparing for that.
Because actually you have to look into that. Recently, I've gotten to know that Ugandans have been so excited about iPhones, and
Indeed.
right now they are on people are actually you know, at the start, people were scared of them, like saying a lot about them. But right now, Ugandans have bought iPhones, and I think you guys should look into that.
Okay, actually, we looked into it, and I promised them soon, very soon, we are just releasing, because actually we have been developing them, and we are just.
What's the problem? iPhone, okay, like App Store, inako some kind of bureaucracy of coming up with their app, or there is something different. Google Play Store.
There is something different actually in terms of payments. So sometimes we are being affected by the.
Anyways, okay.
There is that. We first look at the coverage.
Okay, okay, on percentage, can you get to tell us, like,
on percentage, we take 70%
on Google, and then 30 is the. Okay, I think for starters, you guys can still first handle Google, but then it will be a little bit difficult for the people. Imagine, I, Patrick, would like to access Bookabuy, but then I have to actually first go and borrow a phone from a friend,
But don't worry.
I think it's a good idea then. Tell us.
Maybe to add on that before you leave, we are always talking to our clients. What they ask is what we do, because we iterate based on what they want. So the biggest demand we had was Android, and everybody was Android. So for the iOS, we hadn't got a lot of people who wanted it.
But I know right now that you guys have started going to bigger platforms and telling people out about this, it's going to bring a high demand of you to come up with such whatever provision. So you guys should tell us, okay, about that. We've talked about the how you guys came up with that. How has it been in terms of costs of you guys coming up with this project? If we talk about that.
Actually, the costs goes as Bookabuy at the moment. It's a bootstrap business. We're injecting our own. We understand
I know. But because you guys have just been at campus, and maybe some may be still at campus. I know that hustle.
But we are doing a business.
How costly could it be in estimation?
Actually,
A lot.
Oh, jeez. but at some point, haven't you thought of the project falling apart without you guys getting to your goals? Because it needs determination.
It can't, because we are similar with the
Okay.
it
okay. And I actually support that. But anyway, in terms of cost, do you have an extra hand pushing? Because 35 million is quite a lot. Okay, for people who have been in COVID.
No, we don't say like we're injecting in 35, but we count the software we use in necessity.
Because sometimes you have to pay for this software.
Yeah, indeed,
right?
we pay for them.
But imagine you're in this period of time whereby you haven't gotten lots of customers. How are you coping up with that?
Of course, we talk. Yeah, we organize a small meeting. We say, guys, we are going to do this ABC.
Okay. Let's still go back to the Bookabuy app. So we've talked about how people can access it, and we've gotten to a point whereby it's only people on Google Play Store who can access it, right? So we need to know how is it in terms of usability? How easy is it to operate?
Okay.
Actually, we try to make the UI and the design so intuitive to anybody out there. If you ever use any application out there, you can use Bookabuy because it's very easy. It's very simple to navigate. Everything on it is very clear. And I haven't got anyone that is complaining about the complexity. So I think we're still on good track.
Okay, talking about that, do you have any form of customer service interface on that? Like how you get to interact with your customers? like you get to hear from them and their response about the services you guys are offering?
Okay, yeah, we do.
Oh, and at the same time, can they get assistance in case of any kind of failure?
Yeah, very much. They can get access because we provided policies that they can use to connect with us and contact details, and then an interface that they can use to connect with us via our website.
Through email.
Talk about its its availability. Like, does it operate like 24/7? Because sometimes someone can have a problem that actually needs like assistance. Like, yeah. Do you guys?
Yeah, like our phone numbers are always on, and they are always available, so someone can access them. Even emails, though emails it may take a long time,
but we read them.
But we read them.
We read them, and they are
But
read
for
them.
the phones, our
They're
telephone
accessible.
numbers are there.
And they're everywhere. You can access
At
them.
any time.
These guys, when we're talking about the app, for those of you guys who actually know, like online, how can we call it? Like online platforms
Yeah,
that
online
deal
platform.
in e-commerce. So these guys connect you to the if you're a seller, they connect you to the buyer, and if you're a buyer, they connect you to the seller without them being middlemen. What do I mean when I say this? Like, they are going to cut you costs of middlemen, because most of the times you've seen these other apps that have actually been there, but most of the times there are those extra charges that. Okay.
Let me try to explain.
You tell us.
Okay, the fact that we provided a platform that can connect the suppliers and customers, we are not middlemen. So we permitted the supplier to determine their prices of the commodities they sell. So we permitted them to post the number of images they want of their commodities.
They are not limited.
They are not. We don't limit on a condition that you have bought a subscription with us. So we have subscriptions on the supplier side and subscriptions on the customer side.
Let's first talk of the suppliers, because I think it's the big deal here.
Okay, yeah. So on the side of the supplier, we provided 5 subscription levels. This include startup, there is enterprise, power, corporate, and mega.
Okay, now for that part, you give us the details. For starters, what's
For starters, you pay 25. Then for
okay, and what comes along with the 25? Because I know each level comes with different packages.
Yeah, the different packages.
with the 25, you get to upload 3 pictures. Yeah, and of course, as you pay on, you get more benefits. Yeah, then
there is enterprise.
That is 45.
45. What comes along with that? So, are you guys going to tell me that the more the package is just the more the pictures?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's not
And
only
also
that.
some other
There are other benefits. Which
Because
is,
I need to know those benefits. Because
Actually-
I have asked questions for these guys who are going to use the app.
Yeah.
They may not be able to,
Yeah.
but I know those are the questions that they're having at
For example, we started with the restaurants, whereby meal cards, you create a meal. For example, if you bake pizzas or what, you put your meal card out there on Bookabuy. And then when the buyer wants to get that meal card, they are going to be getting the meal card, the delivery in a recurring basis. Like what school meal cards used to be. You get meal card.
You just show a meal card, they give
you eat your food. Yeah. So this time around is.
So they get their money upon paying. So the buyer pays and they keep on getting the meal on a recurring basis.
So are the cost of delivery on you guys or the supplier?
Yeah, the cost on deliveries are on us. Because for example, if you have the topmost package, which is enterprise, you're going.
But that's how much in terms of subscription, like
420.
monthly.
a month.
No, after 2 months.
After 2 months.
Yeah,
I'll be fair.
So you have unlimited members that you can put on your meal card.
Yeah.
So if you have the topmost, you can have gazillion people that you can offer your meal card on a recurring basis. So if you stay on the low, which is startup, you'll be limited to only 5 people that can access your meal card. And then for the delivery location it will be immutable. You won't be able to change it. Which for this enterprise, your buyers will be able to store.
Okay, talking about Bookabuy, do you guys have a free trial? Or did you ever think of a free trial? Because as you know, Ugandans, I think that idea could work for them. First of all, to give them like maybe a 3 month to try it out, and you know, maybe after getting the interest, they can start subscribing, or they have to.
No.
Like there is no free.
No,
stuff.
actually, for a start, order fulfillment, the normal, whereby you get no benefits a subscriber will earn. Yeah, so you order normally, like you want a shoe, you order for it and it is brought to you. But those on subscriptions have some benefits they get when they.
So you guys have like free access to the app?
Yeah,
without
it's
paying?
there. Yeah, there is. There
Because
is.
That's what I've been actually
There is.
asking about. So I can get to be able to post something
To post
and then I access buyers.
Yeah, but as you have told
What
me,
are the limitations?
the
at
limitations?
That level? Yeah,
you post 3 pics
3 pictures.
on the side of the supplier, and then
For the buyer.
on the side of the buyer, that one can buy any number of commodities.
But why did you guys have to come up with like both charges on the buyer and the
No,
seller?
on the side of the buyer, the subscriptions, it's not that they have to pay for them. The subscriptions come with benefits instead.
Just to get some privileges.
Yeah, privileges. Like let me say you have bought.
Maybe that when you buy something, transportation is free.
Yeah, indeed, very much. Yeah.
Something
But
like that.
on the side of the supplier, that's when you brought in those payments.
Okay.
Part of that. Actually, Uganda is innocent. Sija kwetaaga kujja order every time and then Sagala ordering that.
Yeah,
You subscribe.
you just subscribe.
This package. One subscribing for 3 days, for a week, or a month. Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
It simplifies.
Kati, you guys need to tell us, you know, abanayongana tinobaka kasanyo
Very much. Very much.
What's so different about your app, Bookabuy?
Okay.
What makes it different and unique from the rest of the apps on the market?
Okay, let me try to tell you something about it.
Yeah.
The first thing that makes Bookabuy different is our operation model. How different is it? This is a platform where you are going to sell your products. You as the supplier, you are going to detail your products you are going to sell with us. In other words, you manage your business on our platform, the whole of your business on our platform. And then on the side of the customer, whom you are calling the buyer, they can order for any number of commodities from different suppliers, and all those commodities are delivered instantly. Imagine you have you want shoes from Entebbe. Let me say you want some clothes from a boutique in Nakasero. And I personally am in Chireka. So Bookabuy gets the shoes from Entebbe. Bookabuy gets the clothes
in Nakasero.
and then we package. We have our packaging means, and then we do the delivery to your door. Or our delivery.
But still, you haven't answered my question. What's so different? Because I know also these other platforms actually deliver like door to door. But what's that? When we come to the uniqueness, what?
For the uniqueness, I think lies in the business model itself.
Yeah, that's what
because I don't know for other platforms, but for us, we want to create a community of buyers and their sellers. So
something that would be more of something physical,
Something physical.
but this around online.
virtual,
online.
yeah.
So you have a saying of keeping your buyers in a loop. So when you join a meal card, it's going to be your family. You're going to monitor your subscribers. So if you have offers, if you have discounts, it's going to be there with you. You're going to know them and you're going to understand what they want. So it's a group-based service for them. So the power is in their hands, with their clients. For us, we are just a platform.
A platform.
So you guys, do you have like offices, physical
Yes.
offices?
Yeah,
Because
we
sometimes
do.
people would like to do like bigger deals with one to, you know, no of a place that's physical where they can actually
Yeah,
find you.
we do have. We are located in Tinda,
Yeah.
along Magambo Road Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay. Do you guys have a website?
We do, yeah. Bookabuy app.
You can give it out to this.
It's www.bookabuy.app.com.
Okay. Now, for those of you guys that are watching right about now, today we've been talking about technology. These guys have told us how they came up with this amazing idea of an e-commerce platform that actually connects buyers to sellers. So people out there can actually, you know, be helped out. Now I naka business ko just tunda bids so you can subscribe to their app and then start marketing out. Because by the way, one thing in this 21st century, like physical marketing is way getting, like it's getting worn out. It's more of internet that's actually working. And thank God for the COVID-19 thingy. It has helped people like use this chance and believe in it, because way back ngoga anyatumiza ku app kangende mbye chimire, but for COVID weyaja abantu bali balino sigarewa ka ebintu bibatusibweko. So you need to trust these new ideas and then engage in them. And then for those of you guys who have any kind of questions, the phone number is on your screen. You can actually call in and talk to us if you have any type of questions. No way nachagala bubbles or yagala bed gatako na biche bibyo byonna, you can call in oberengo oyogerako naffe. Then you got to how in terms of employment, do you have other people that you employed in this in this Bookabuy platform community? Like are there people that you actually employing and giving a salary?
Of course,
You do have.
you can't be a don't work. We do have them, all our dashboard,
So it's way bigger than this, because
Way
me I
bigger.
thought I have the Bookabuy like all of it here.
Maybe to add something,
Yeah.
we even have influencers that we just even brought. Very many of them. We have social media marketers in addition, and then you have other members, advisors. on
Okay,
board.
in terms of number, if you talk about employment, can you talk about that digit that you guys
digit.
actually be
Okay.
employing? Because job creation is not easy, and you guys come up with an idea that can actually employ even if it's just 10 people.
Okay.
And then because remember you've employed 10 people, but then you're impacting more people out there that are going to actually be able to use your platform,
Very much.
to go out to the world.
Yeah, very much. So in terms of number, internally we have around, there are 25 internally. And then externally, those are the social media marketers, influencers, they are 15.
15.
Yeah, 15. And then we have packaging. Though we did some partnership with some companies that did in marketing, did in packaging. So we also included our members to cater for that.
Okay.
Those are around, they are 12.
So it's something like 70, I am 70. And that's for starters, because I know when the business grows, you guys are going to be able to extend it. So I have this other question. Like, do people that are supposed to use your app only supposed to be in the central part of Uganda, or it's nationwide?
In Uganda.
You can, because
Yeah.
we normally have orders from Gulu, and then we ship them that side.
As well, yeah.
So, now they're Uganda.
the accessibility is then
Accessibility is there.
countrywide.
Yeah, it's countrywide.
Okay, for those of you guys bagambye abalina ebibuuzo wano nina abansigidde message naye ansooke ndabe kyezigamba. The WhatsApp number is on your screen. Tusigaze just eddakiika ntono nnyo oba olina kyoyagala okubuuza okuyisaawo. Thanks for the show, man. Always on, much love from this side at Drip Sensei. All right, that's Ben Page. Thanks for watching. Solomon, thanks for watching. Yes, see you, but abayina ebibuuzo byonna you can still come through with them before we wind up. Oba olina kyoyagala omanya mbagambye abali eno kandi nyinza obanga olulimi lwenkozesa lwe buzibu. Ono bamuyise Matthew Ericos agambye what are the delivery charges?
Okay. Delivery charges depend on the location you are. From our center, we are going to base from to serve you. Yeah.
But then you guys had talked about free delivery when it comes to subscription.
It depends on
It depends on
the package.
the package you have chosen.
Okay. So and those are Matthew bakuzeemu wane kibuuzo kyo kyobadde obuuza delivery charges ziba zigenda sinzira ku either kyonna kyotumiza oyinza oba nga otumiza simanyi nesaga kugira birisande. I want to say the line of business, but that's it. Bookabuy is accessible. That's on Google Play Store. iPhone users, munat sonyiwa.
No, very soon.
But you guys actually need to check it out. Maybe by 2022, this guy would have come up with the command to push it to that level because iPhone user muliba bay, like I don't even know. Then so there are muja kubanga that 30% of the iPhone users na ye inache yongerako. So bwembanga ebibuzo byammwe biwedde simanyi oba waliwo kyetulese about Bookabuy people that kyebetaaga okumanya kyetusobola okubeera nga tuwa mu dakiika zino.
Actually, before even that, I want to let you know that we are not a closed community. Bookabuy is for the youth in Uganda, so we are always welcoming new ideas. So if you want to join us, the door is open.
Even the investors, we want them to come.
By investor ninako by investor balina baso okuteeka mu kintu kino. So oba somero oba kyosobola okubeera nga ovaayo ojja no supporting abavubuka. And then njagala babuzeeyo akabuzo kamu akagenda osembayo before nga tetunaba kubeera nga tusibula abalabi baffe. How do you guys manage to be friends and then do business and keep everyone in their own position? Because I know that it's one of the hardest things to do. Like okusigala nga ono baba ye boss abeera kyaliwo nani nasigala nga ye boss nga omwadde ekitiibwa nasigala mu position ye. How do you guys do that?
Okay, maybe I can explain that. The first thing we had, all of us, was willingness. Yeah, we had the willingness to work. We had the willingness to work for Bookabuy. So even if I see you as my boss, am I willing to work with you? However much I'm your age mate, am I willing to work with you like when you are my boss? If yes, then what are you going to do? Let me say.
Have you guys ever gotten to a point of disagreement? Disagreement.
Of course, in a company, there are but after about something, figure it out.
Yeah, you communicate.
Okay. Because most of the times people bituka ebintu byebalema never gamba kati njawudde Bookabuy nze nina booka sero. But anyway, time is just against us.
And then just remember, inquiries from Bookabuy, the number to Gina.
Jibawe dakika zesigaza
075 80 19 61 7.
Give them
075 80 19 61 7.
Anyways, abatajifunye, you can still talk to the Drip Sensei njakuba makwasaganya, and I still have these guys with me, so tugenda batukwasaganya business nyingi nnyo, and maybe later on nange nsoko ya brand ambassador wabwe nesigala ngamba kwasaganyiza ekintu wano ku mpeo n'abavubuka. But we're going to be doing a lot. So if you have any type of questions, you can still talk to me ASAP. I'll be like giving you details about anything. But from us to you, we can do this some other Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. And I want to wish you the best and lovely weekend. Mugende musabeko ate mukole ebyo byokka byokka mukama waffe bye yandiyagadde okubeera nga mukola temukola you know, disukawo because guno mwezi gwe tulimu guli sensitive, ababbi bangi biti, there are lots of things going on, but you have to actually go in the presence of the Lord, oberenga omusaba. But from us to you, tetsobola kubeera nga tweyongerayo okusukkako wano. We want to wish you a lovely weekend. Stay tuned on Rest TV. My name is Ali Patrick. Have a wonderful weekend.